Morning and welcome back to the towpath of the Monmouthshire and Brecon Canal. In the last film we walked from the campsite near Brecon to the Brynich Aquaduct, and in this film we're going to continue the walk along the towpath away from Brecon whilst avoiding the temptation to stray off onto the many paths which lead away from the canal. Not to mention the temptation of going to higher ground with beacons. That'll be another walk, another day, another film I hope. For the moment I'm very content with a peaceful canal side walk. I have no other destination in mind than the tranquility of the Welsh countryside. Although I did take an alternate route back to the campsite, which features a pub. I can hear the sound of running water in the distance. That would be the River Usk, and here the canal weaves its way a little bit further away from the banks of the river itself. And from what I can see of the rapids down there, quite a large height difference is opening up. Which means there must be more locks somewhere along this part of the canal, and I've only seen one since leaving Brecon. I'm getting the impression that the canal level is actually quite low. It is the end of summer and it's been quite a dry summer here, I believe. Along the canal there are spill-offs which head down to the river, and none of them are up to full height. It's in a few narrowboats though, so it's still navigable. As I said earlier on, I don't have a particular destination in mind today. The more I see of this beautiful canal, the more I'm tempted to do an end-to-end navigation. That might take a little longer than the 4 days I have here. If not this one in particular, there are others in Wales I'd like to see. I think I'm about to be tempted by more views. Yep, I was right. There has been some rain in the past couple of days. Certainly heard it through the night. And more is forecast the day after tomorrow, which means if I am going to go and try and find some higher ground, I'll probably take the van out with me and park up at the beginning of the walk. past a little marina there, quite a lot of activity going on. The most I've seen since starting this leg of the walk. Seem to be more boats moored here than saw at Brecon. This is a stunningly beautiful location. Why have I never been here before? The bench back there has the route of the canal etched onto it with a red blob saying "You are here." And since leaving Brecon, I've gone a couple of inches apparently. That undermines how much planning would be needed if I were to contemplate walking the whole length of the canal. Do a bit of research and put some captions up about it. Another aqueduct, maybe not quite so grand as the last one. I think we'll call that a walk of two aqueducts. This is a place of great serenity to bring this episode to an end. I'm going to play you out with some scenery from my walk between the two aqueducts. Next up on the channel will be a film featuring scenery from the last two episodes. Until then, from this beautiful canal towpath, I have been your avuncular host. Thanks for watching. Bridge 157 on Monmouthshire and Brecon Canal. Surely one of the finest picnic spots in the world.